Ellen and Portia Rossi moved to the UK from the US. I didn't know where to turn because I was young and fresh to the company, and everyone told me they loved me but then abandoned me. It wasn't me, and we often behave like everyone else to fit in, but it makes Justin Bieber look like he dropped a stunning news about Ellen DeGeneres leaving the nation after Diddy was imprisoned. Someone who departed the country has a name. Former TV personality Ellen DeGeneres and her wife, Portia de Rossi, reportedly moved to the UK. He said Ellen has been hiding because she may have been involved in Diddy's major arrest, which has everyone wondering. By Ellen DeGeneres secretly. She didn't inform her foes she'd show them publicly. This upset Justin Bieber's lawyers, who planned to sue the cameras, but Ellen DeGeneres made it seem funny. Ellen assisted, so is she guilty? Was she aware of Diddy's actions? Find out. Diddy is back in the news, and this time we know more. The purported struggles Usher went through and Diddy forced him to are well known, but 15-year-old Justin Bieber's difficulties are not. We'll discuss Justin's latest claims that Diddy mistreated him in this video. Start with the beginning. When a former collaborator complains Diddy may be manipulative, Mace, their former employee, is experiencing this. Mace will be furious at Diddy in a future film. See for yourself, it's true. Yes, I told him he needed proof. Start with your mama, N.A., pig, your mother received the receipts. Your mother's name is everywhere. Many singers, including Usher and Justin Bieber, are embroiled in Diddy's conduct problem. Cassie filed a complaint, revealing these details. In 2013, Diddy orchestrated freak-offs hotels lost tens of thousands of dollars, according to the lawsuit. Legal documents state that Cassie, who planned these gatherings, was instructed to identify male participants utilizing websites and escort services based on particular criteria. Diddy wanted weekly meetings, calling them our thing and emphasizing privacy. She had to find the large black. According to reports, Diddy is not the only one after Justin. Its key figure is Ellen DeGeneres. She departed the nation once these reports spread, surprising. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi appeared to be leaving the US permanently. They packed everything and moved to the tranquil English Cotswolds. A friend of Ellen mentioned their gorgeous Montecito property north of Los Angeles was for sale, moving to England or already there. DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi know. Enjoy your day. To the Cotswolds. Trump's triumph appears to have prompted the large move, but let's be honest. Remember the workplace risk accusations after her show caused so much difficulty in 2022? Ellen appeared to need a new start. Ellen seemed ready to retire from Hollywood. Her luxury real estate team hasn't responded. Her life has altered dramatically due to politics or past troubles. Some claim Ellen DeGeneres' speedy departure from the US was more due to the feds than Trump. Her whereabouts remain unknown. Yes, you heard correctly. Ellen's close association with Diddy suggests she may be the FBI's next big star target. Due to this, Diddy and she have been tight for years. Constant invites you to her presentation. Repeating private party details, everything was transparent. She's furious about winning. TMZ reports she moved 2 hours outside London. The FBI has linked Ellen DeGeneres to Diddy's dubious business. She may have been his fixer, say sources, right? Ellen and Diddy had long been pals, and many thought they worked together. Nothing else. After Diddy's legal issues broke, Ellen low-key left, which fans noticed. She suddenly claimed not to know him. It bothered the feds that she had never met him, so they investigated. Also, guess what? They found filthy stuff. Ellen allegedly helped Diddy hide horrible material. The after party. I know about them. We'll listen to music. Okay, a party played that tune. Ellen's celebration appears to be over. It appears the feds are pursuing her with everything they have. Everyone is interested in Diddy's latest trouble, and Ellen is joining in. Let's discuss her longtime friendship with Diddy. As a frequent guest on Ellen, Diddy has always invited her to his events. Remember Ellen directly asking about the birthday party invite? They both said he sent it, but he said she never came. At least that's his tale. Describe your celebration. Will I be welcome? Yes, you're welcome. You're invited to all my gatherings, but haven't met me. Cassie said that freak-offs occurred frequently in hotel suites at the Trump International Hotel in Columbus Circle C, the London Hotel in Los Angeles, and many other intercontinental hotels nationwide. Diddy's aides provided baby oil and lubrication for these gatherings, she alleged. Sean Puffy Combs has long been rumored to host guys-only parties. When Justin Bieber was a teenager, Diddy reportedly spent 48 hours with him. Diddy's past issues with teens have sparked concerns about his interactions with them. He reportedly showed Justin a Ferrari and promised him he could drive it at 16. Justin was 15. Diddy allegedly gave Justin a home when he turned 18. Yes, at 16, you can rock this every LA visit. You'll get this. LA is dusty every time you visit. These charges are unproven, but they make us wonder why Diddy offers pricey gifts and hangs out with Justin Bieber. Some believe these actions were aimed to get Justin Bieber interested in inappropriate activities for his age. This shows how crucial parental guidance is for children, celebrities, especially weak ones. Now things get intriguing. Ellen reportedly attended Diddy's parties, but not the sort on her talk show. Diddy even hinted at an after-hours party scene in an interview. What about Ellen? She stayed calm and giggled at everything. People say every joke has some truth, though. The paparazzi video went global and sparked discussion. Paparazzi surprised Ellen by asking about Diddy allegations. She looked anything but tranquil. It seemed like she was flung. People wondered what was terrifying about Diddy's name. The reporter was also forthright. They shockingly questioned if Diddy's charges surprised her. At that moment, things seemed suspicious. Ellen mumbled and seemed ready to leave. The whole thing was off. According to reports, Ellen was a VIP at Diddy's parties after hours. In a previous interview, Ellen loved Diddy's late-night secret party joke. It was too easy for her. Consider starting a celebration at midnight. What time does it end? That party differs. Okay, I understand. No, between 9:30 and 3:30. 2 or 3. Next are the hotel's upper 2 stories. Oh, all right. It continues from there? Yes, yes. Oh, all right. Then came the party. Ellen's press interview regarding her friendship with Diddy made many look twice. Ellen was shook, we swear. She became afraid when they asked those questions. Very strange. Why did Diddy's name scare her? She made individuals think if their relationship is deeper than they say. Because no one acts that afraid unless they're hiding something. Did P. Dot's allegations surprise you, Ellen? Did that surprise you about P. DIY? He's appeared on your show often. Diddy and Ellen's relationship has been thoroughly investigated by fans, yielding some juicy information. Ellen has had her share of court issues, but Diddy has had more. Ellen was reportedly labeled Hollywood's meanest woman. That wasn't a casual attack. She was rumored to be unfriendly behind the scenes for years. Many problems have plagued her. Portia was allegedly controlled and personnel were mistreated, causing chaos. Ellen's reputation suffered when rumors spread that she was upset. Ellen's former co-workers revealed a darker side than her cheery, caring TV persona. Some of her employees complained she was difficult and produced a horrible work atmosphere. This culminated in 2020's negative press for Ellen's talk show. Ellen apologized and altered the show's personnel. This caused fans and the public much trouble. Check if the smiling, funny Ellen on TV is real. False, stupid, and dishonest. I felt like way. She knew this 17 years ago. She created this society. I started there. Kathy Griffin spilled big tea in her 2016 book. She didn't speak Ellen's name, but it was obvious. Very short blondes are noted for being rude. People connected immediately. It all started in 2007 when Ellen insulted Kathy during her monologue, leaving Kathy bitter. Since Ellen performs, Kathy expected her to encourage her, but she didn't. Kathy reflected, "It looks like I'm not her cup of tea, but I think she's great. I appreciate comedy." Griffin said, "I know I'm rude, but I think it's great that there are clean comedians, prop comedians, topical comedians, and observational comedians. I like seeing women, especially over 50s, in the game." She remarked in another interview, "I told you on your show that I wish women, especially very powerful women, would support each other more," I told her. "I don't have to have anyone on my show I don't like." After Kathy spoke out, Ellen's behind-the-scenes life was discussed nonstop. Fans dug into her past and found more worse. One of the most shocking, how did Mariah Carey spend 2008? Mariah's Ellen appearance altered soon. Ellen, as usual, discussed Mariah's pregnancy rumors. It felt like an interrogation rather than a friendly talk. Ellen's persistent questioning took Mariah off guard, creating friction. Ellen wasn't portrayed well. "Some think you're pregnant. There's gossip. Avoid discussing that." "Okay, no need to respond. Not a problem." "No, really, how? Let's toast with champagne without answering." When Ellen gave Mariah champagne, virtually pushing her to announce her pregnancy, everything went south. Mariah wanted to keep the news a secret, but Ellen seemed more interested in the story than her guests. "I can have rich champagne. Have champagne, not champagne you can't have it." "No, it is." Knowing Mariah's pregnancy was high risk made it even more agonizing. She miscarried 2 months later. This was her original reason for concealing her pregnancy. Mariah was naturally irritated by Ellen's interview behavior. In a later interview, she said, "That moment was deeply unpleasant. I've struggled with the aftermath. I can't believe you hurt me, Ellen. This is peer pressure." She faked a sip, prompting DeGeneres to say, "You're pregnant. I wasn't ready to tell anyone because I miscarried. While I don't want to put anyone under the bus, I didn't enjoy that moment Wendy Williams has spat with Diddy and Ellen. Wendy and Diddy have always lacked harmony. Diddy reportedly tried to oust Wendy from radio because she was exposing him and his nefarious operations. Wendy was honest, and Diddy didn't like her revealing his issues. I saw him fire Wendy Williams. Diddy? Yeah, Puff called. His exact words. Not only that, reports also claim that Diddy ordered a Wendy hit to conceal his indiscretions. In New York, I don't deal with anyone if that's on the radio. No one I know will do business with you again. There's more. Wendy knew about Diddy's undercover behavior when it was banned in rap. She even had a photo of Diddy compromising with another man. There are reports linking Ellen to some really questionable operations in addition to her meanness. Like her ex-girlfriend's strange demise, things got terribly messy. Anne, an actress, dated Ellen in the late 1990s, making them one of the first LGBT supercouples. Ellen and Anne were groundbreaking since few Hollywood stars were candid about their S. Let's discuss Ellen and Diddy's odd similarities. Ellen's alleged maltreatment of staff and Diddy's suspected dark dealings have drawn severe allegations. Their connections to scandals and controversies create intrigue, leading fans and followers to speculate about a deeper web of relationships. Could these two share more than we thought? The story seems to peel back layers, exposing a darker story. They share more than expected. It's a wild voyage from Ellen visiting Diddy's legendary parties to suspicions of a shady industry cult they may have joined. Could Twitch have discovered something about these two he wasn't allowed to? The situation seems like a complicated plot. A note found in the motel where he killed himself mentioned earlier obstacles. It's unclear again. Ellen and Diddy's real story? This Hollywood horror seems to be just beginning. The similarities continue, especially in how both reportedly handle their staff. Diddy was accused of harassment and retribution by his former cook Cindy Rueda in 2017. Rueda revealed she worked long hours for low pay. However, that was only the beginning. She added that Diddy requested her to give him and his friends food after their personal encounters, which was even more alarming. Former chef and staff believe Diddy did the same, okay? I mention all that to suggest a money play. One of Diddy's friends allegedly entered the kitchen F-Ed, expecting Rua to appreciate his body. This is when things get murky. Diddy's estate director allegedly tried to frame Rua for stealing instead of addressing her real concerns. They allegedly dangled a watch from the trash and threatened legal action if she didn't say anything. For years, Diddy has avoided uncomfortable questions and maintained his public image. Drama is evident beneath the surface. If the claims are true, Diddy and Ellen have severe employee treatment concerns. Ellen's alleged mistreatment of her personnel is more than gossip. Many accusations present a bleak picture of Ellen's home and job management. Ellen was said to have run her household like a drill sergeant with no blunders. Her former housekeepers called her a tyrant who fired people for minor crimes. Some say she made a list of every mistake her team made, from presenting food in the wrong bowl to foaming her cappuccino incorrectly. My feeling is that someone's actual personality shows out at home, the ex-staffer stated. After hearing about Ellen at work, you can imagine how bad she is at home when she's relaxed. It gets wilder. Ellen concealed matches beneath cupboard doors to test her cleaners' attention at her mansion. Missing matches might cost them their job. She was furious at more than cleaners. Handymen and security guards who entered her zone were mocked. One former employee called Ellen the worst person they'd ever met, and that she enjoyed terminating people. The instability wasn't restricted to her personal life. Ellen DeGeneres' backstage environment was terrible. BuzzFeed News revealed what many had suspected for years in 2020 with 10 former staffers' testimonies. Toxic workplace. Sick leave and funerals were considered grounds for firing employees. It was a clever PR move. It was flawless. Ellen needed to do it, I suppose. Darker stories continue. Reports of bigotry behind Ellen DeGeneres' scenes contributed to the unease. Ellen apparently knew about the discrimination but did nothing. Former DJ Tony Okungbowa even described the show's hazardous climate. He agreed with those who said Ellen's behind-the-scenes behavior was the antithesis of her on-air friendliness. The uncanny silence from Ellen's famous friends amid her crisis is extremely startling. While staffers spoke out, no prominent buddy defended or condemned her. It's amazing that a love and compassionate person may be toxic. Tell me about Diddy. He's been promoting love lately, renaming himself Love and naming his baby Love Sean Combs. Behind this kindness story, the truth is much darker. Cassie, his ex-girlfriend, sued him for troubling behavior, revealing frightening details. Diddy allegedly forced her to use drugs, wear masks, and do intimate actions with others while he watched. The violence allegedly left her injured and abused when she tried to leave. The frightening tales continue. Diddy's ex-bodyguard also testified, showing how horribly the rapper treated his children's mothers. These charges suggest terrifying manipulation and control hidden by fame and privilege. Ellen and Diddy's public impressions of love and generosity contrast with their friends' reports of worrisome behavior. It raises disquieting questions about Hollywood's inner workings and whether these public identities are real. One member said, Ellen's Mariah Carey interview, where she forced her to drink alcohol to disclose she was pregnant and miscarried, made me despise her. I felt awful for Mariah because women wait to disclose pregnancies. I was always annoyed when people said she gave anything away, another said. She never shared. Everything she gave away on her show was sponsored and paid for. As drama unfolds, narrative intensifies. Ellen's silence fuels the flames, and Diddy's arrest ties are more dubious. This plot will continue to twist. Finished for today. See you next video. Until then, goodbye.